Hello everyone. This is lecture 18 on fixed point theory, and today I am going to explain the Gouel-Karlovitz lemma and orthogonal convexity. So now just see, let's suppose we have a non-empty set K of a Banach space which is minimal with respect to being closed, convex and invariant under any mapping T going from K to K, which satisfy this condition that the closure of convex hull of Tk is K, right? And if T is non-expansive and K is bounded, then more can be said, and that is each point of K is a diametral point. So whenever we have a non-empty set K, a subset of Banach space which is minimal with respect to being closed, convex, bounded and invariant, satisfying this mapping, this condition, then the every point of K is a diametral point. Now what do you mean by diametral point? Means the 2 points, they are lying on the circumference of this of the circle, or you can say sphere, right? So that means each point of the K is lying on the boundaries, on the circumference, not inside. So to prove this, on the contrary, we assume that there exists at least one point Z in K whose max distance with all other points of K is strictly less than the diameter of K. It is strictly less than, right? And we assume a set CRK, which is a set of all those points of K such that the points belong to the closed balls, to the intersection of closed balls with center at the point X and the radius this R, which is strictly less than diameter of K. So basically this CRK is nothing but the K intersection with the intersection of all closed balls, the points varying of the set K with radius R. Then clearly this CRK is non-empty because this point Z, it belongs to CRK. Why? Because this Z is a member of K also, and its distance with the other elements is R, is less than R. So it belongs to each closed ball. So therefore this Z is a member of CRK. So clearly this CRK is non-empty. This is closed because these are closed, K is closed. This is convex because these all are convex sets. At the same time, we can note that U is also a member of CRK if and only if U is a member of K and also it is a member of the intersection of BR, these closed balls. So means K is a subset of closed balls. So whenever the U is a member of K and K is a subset of the closed ball with center U and radius R, then U is also a member of this CRK. In particular, if U is a member of CRK, then by non-expansiveness of T, what is a non-expansive? What do you mean by non-expansive? That distance of Tx comma Ty is less than equal to the distance of x comma y. So here the distance of Tu Tv, it will be less than equal to distance of u comma v, right? But K is a subset of this and T is non-expansive, so this distance is also less than equal to R. So this implies Tk will be a subset of the closed ball with center Tu and radius R, which further implies that as it is given condition that K is equal to the closure of convex hull of Tk, right? So since Tk is a subset of this, so it implies that convex closure of convex hull of Tk is also a subset of this. So this implies that K is a subset of this. Okay, so what we get Tu, it is also a member of CRK because it is belongs to K as well as it belongs to the closed balls. So it is a member of CRK. So what we get T is a mapping which is going from CRK to CRK, and this CRK is non-empty, it is closed, it is convex, and also satisfying this condition, right? But this contradicts the fact that a set K is the minimal one with respect to closed, convex, and this condition. So we get contradiction. So that means which we suppose that is wrong. So our supposition is wrong, that there doesn't exist any point inside the K satisfying this condition, right? That the max distance between these this point and any point of set K is strictly less than. There should be the points whose max distance is equal to basically diameter of K. So this implies that every point of K is a diametral point. So whenever K is non-empty subset of a Banach space and which is minimal also, right, with respect to the closed, convex, and invariant under any mapping T satisfying this condition, and it is bounded also and T is non-expansive, then every point of this set K is a diametral point. You know what is the Korbel-Karlovitz lemma? This lemma says, let K be a subset of a Banach space X which is minimal with respect to being non-empty, weakly compact, convex, and T invariant for some non-expansive mapping T, and suppose there is a sequence in K satisfying this condition, that the norm of the sequence xn with this images, this difference is 0, means it is tending to, you can say this, so all they are approximate same. So this norm is 0 when n goes to infinity. Then for each x belonging to K, the limit of the norm of x minus xn is equal to the diameter of K, right? It means you can say the max norm will be the diameter of K, and this is obvious because in the previous lemma we have already shown that every point of K is a diametral point. So basically every point is lying on the circumference, so max distance will be the diameter basically, right? So here we are finding nothing but the max distance. If we consider any sequence which satisfying this condition, right, then its distance with x, so max distance with x is nothing but the diameter of K. Okay, so this is obvious, this is by just previous lemma, right? Now we suppose that xn is any sequence which is subset of K for which this condition hold, but we want to prove this thing that this is equal to the diameter, but we prove it by contradiction. We assume that this is some r which is strictly less than diameter of K, right? So for some x belonging to K, let's suppose this condition hold for the sequence xn which satisfying this condition, right? Now we consider any set C which is a set of all those z belonging to K such that the limit supremum of z with xn, z minus xn, this norm, it should be less than equals to r. Then again it is easily seen, verify that C is convex, right? It's not difficult to see that C is closed because boundary points are also included here. So this C is closed, this is non-empty, this is convex. Okay, and also if we consider any sequence un in C which is converging to U, and for each I the limit supremum of U minus xn will be less than equal to, we can add ui in here, right? And then we can take limit supremum, so we get this inequality. Okay, so u minus xn norm, it will be less than equal to u minus ui plus ui minus xn, right? And then we can take limit supremum and we get this thing, right? Now we get this is less than equal to the norm of u minus ui plus r, right? Now why r? Because ui, they are the subsets of c, and c is defined like this, that its distance is less than equal to r. So we can replace here this with r, and we left with this. But further, since ui is converging to u, so this is also 0. This norm will be 0. So we get this is less than equals to r, right? It means u is a member of C, because u also satisfy this condition. So ui's are the members of C, and ui sequence is converging to u, which is also a member of C, and C is closed. So what we get this condition, that u belongs to C, C is closed, and also if u belongs to K, then the limit supremum of Tu minus xn, it will be, we can add and subtract Txn, Txn, right? So this will be less than equal to these two, and which is equal to this. Now why this is equal to this? Because this is 0 by our assumption that there exists a sequence in K satisfying that this limit supremum is 0. So we can put 0 over here, so we get this is less than equal to this, right? But since mapping T is non-expansive, so this is further, it is less than equal to u minus xn norm. But this is less than equal to r. So what we get, Tu also belongs to C. So this proves that there exists a mapping T going from C to C, which is closed, which is convex, which is non-empty. So this is also weakly compact. So what we conclude, that C should be equal to K by minimality of K, right? So it means C should be equal to K because K is the minimal one which satisfying this condition, right? Now we choose epsilon to be greater than 0, so that we choose epsilon in such a way that r plus epsilon is also strictly less than diameter of K. And now we can consider a family of closed balls, center at x, and radius is r plus epsilon. The distance is r plus epsilon, and x is a member of K. Again, this has finite intersection property, since each such ball contains all but a finite number of the terms of the sequence xn. Since these balls are weakly compact means compact with respect to the weak topology. So therefore this should be non-empty. And if this is non-empty, it means the maximum distance of the elements of K, it should be less than r plus epsilon. It should be less than or equal to r plus epsilon, right? Because here it is elements of K, okay, and they all lying in this ball, right? So therefore, and r plus epsilon हमने ऐसा choose किया which is strictly less than diameter of K. So it contradicts the fact that K having diametral sets, means all the points of K, they are diametral. So it means we get contradiction because we get at least one point in K which is inside the K, which is not on the circumference. So we get contradiction. So that means our supposition is wrong, right? It means the norm of x minus xn limit supremum, it should be equal to the diameter of K for some x, for each x, or you can say. So the max distance will be always the diameter of K, because every point is lying on the circumference. So the max distance is obvious, it is diameter of K. Now the next is orthogonal convexity. What do you mean by orthogonal convexity? Now to define this, we consider any 2 points of Banach space and any scalar which is strictly greater than 0, and let m lambda xy, it is a set of all those points of the Banach space satisfying this condition, that the max of the norm of z minus x and z minus y, right? We will find out the norm with z minus x, right, and z minus y. Find out the maximum number. If the maximum number is less than equal to half of 1 plus lambda times the norm of x minus y, then this z belonging to x is a member of this. So we define this set in such a way, right, which satisfying this condition. Now we consider a set A which is bounded subset of x, and its mod is, you take the supremum of all its elements. First of all, you find out the norm of all the elements and then you find out the supremum one. Then the mod of A is defined like this. Here this A is a bounded subset of x, and for a bounded sequence xn in x and lambda greater than 0, let D of the sequence xn is, it is what? It is you find out the norm of xi minus xj, right? And then you find out the supremum with respect to j and then with respect to I. So the maximum value is denoted by the D of this sequence xn. And A lambda of this sequence is what? You find out the mod of m lambdas with respect to xi xj, right? So what is the mod of this m lambda? Basically this is the norm of xi xj, right? And then you find out its max value with respect to j and then with respect to I. So that will be the value of this A lambda xn. Okay. So a Banach space is said to be orthogonally convex. It is denoted by OC if for each sequence in X which converges weakly to 0 and for which the max distance d of xn is strictly greater than 0. There exists lambda greater than 0 such that A lambda xn is strictly less than the d of xn. So basically d is the max distance, so that is the diameter basically. So this should be strictly less than this for any lambda greater than 0. So Banach space is said to be orthogonally convex if this thing hold. And we can note that every uniformly convex Banach space is orthogonally convex. So thanks.